Welcome to the Ultimate Sports Blog Podcast. Today is Wednesday, August 8th, 2018. Going to be quick today, not a lot to talk about, just baseball from last night. Look ahead to today's game, and I'll also go over my NFL tight end rankings prior to the season. All right, baseball. Game 1 of a doubleheader. The Nationals defeated the Braves 8-3 as they improved to 58-54. The Braves dropped to 60-49. Jeffrey Rodriguez improves to 1-1. Kobe Aller drops to 1-1. The Astros defeated the Giants 2-1 as they improved to 73-42. The Giants dropped to 57-58. Joe Smith improves to 4-1. Ray Black drops to 1-1. Hector Rondon gets his 13th save of the season. The Braves defeated the Nationals 3-1 in Game 2 of their doubleheader as they improved to 61-49. The Nats dropped to 58-55. Jesse Biddle improves to 3-0. Kelvin Herrera drops to 1-2. AJ Minter gets his 9th save of the year. The Red Sox defeated the Blue Jays 10-7 in 10 innings as they improved to 80-34. That's just incredible. Toronto drops to 51-61. Craig Kimbrell improves to 3-1 despite the blown save. Ken Giles drops to 0-3. The Twins defeated the Indians 3-2 as they improved to 53-59. The Indians dropped to 62-50. Adalberto Mejia improves to 2-0. Carlos Carrasco drops to 13-6. Fernando Rodney gets his 25th save of the season. The Reds defeated the Mets 6-1 as they improved to 50-64. The Mets dropped to 46-65. Sal Romano improves to 7-5. Jason Vargas drops to 2-8. The Cardinals defeated the Marlins 3-2 as they improved to 59-55. The Marlins dropped to 47-68. Miles Mikolas improves to 12-3. Alicia Hernandez drops to 2-6. Bud Norris gets his 22nd save of the season. The Rays defeated the Orioles 4-3 on a walk-off homer by Willy Adames. The Rays improved to 57-56. Baltimore drops to 34-79. Sergio Romo improves to 2-2. Miguel Castro drops to 2-6. The Rangers defeated the Mariners 11-4 as they improved to 50-65. The Mariners dropped to 65-49. Bartolo Colon improves to 6-10. Felix Hernandez drops to 8-10. The Yankees defeated the White Sox 4-3 in 13 innings as they improved to 70-42. The White Sox dropped to 41-72. Sonny Gray improves to 9-8. You got the win coming out of the bullpen. Luis Avalon drops to 2-1. The Yanks had a 3-1 lead going into the bottom of the 10th. After Giancarlo Stanton hit the go-ahead homer in the 10th, and Jose Abreu tags Zach Britton for a 2-run homer to tie the game up. That's how Gray got to see his opportunity in relief, and he earns the win. The Padres defeated the Brewers 11-5 as they improved to 45-70. The Brewers dropped to 65-51. Matt Strom improves to 3-3. Josh Hader drops to 4-1. The Cubs defeated the Royals 5-0 as they improved to 66-47. Kansas City drops to 34-79. Mike Montgomery improves to 4-4. Brad Keller drops to 4-5. The Pirates defeated the Rockies 10-2 as they improved to 58-56. The Rockies dropped to 60-53. Jamison Tyon improves to 9-8. Chad Bettis drops to 5-2. The Phillies defeated the Diamondbacks 5-2 as they improved to 64-49. The Diamondbacks dropped to 63-52. Nick Pivetta improves to 7-9. Zach Greinke drops to 12-7. Pat Neshek gets his 2nd save of the season. The Dodgers defeated the Athletics 4-2 as they improved to 63-51. The A's dropped to 67-47. Rich Hill improves to 5-4 against one of his former teams. Sean Manaea drops to 10-8. Kenley Jansen gets his 32nd save of the season. The Angels defeated the Tigers 11-5 as they improved to 57-58. Detroit drops to 47-67. Andrew Heaney improves to 7-7. Jacob Turner drops to 0-1. Today's games at noon, you got the Reds and the Mets. Robert Stevenson making his big league debut against Jacob deGrom. 2 o'clock, Mariners Rangers. Marco Gonzalez and Yovani Gallardo. 3 o'clock, Pirates Rockies. Chris Archer and German Marquez. Archer making his 2nd start as a member of the Pirates. 3:40 Phillies Diamondbacks. Vince Velasquez and Patrick Corbin. 4 o'clock Tigers Angels. Blaine Hardy and Jaime Barria. 7 o'clock ESPN Braves Nationals. Mike Falta-Units, Tommy Malone. Hard call here, but I'm going to take the underdog in the Braves to take this game against the Nats in D.C. They have the pitching advantage, I think. Although Malone's been fine for them, Falta-Units is having a career year, and he's pitched well against the Nationals this season. So give me Atlanta on the road. Orioles-Rays. Andrew Kashner and Ryan Stanek. Red Sox-Blue Jays. Brian Johnson against Mike Hochschild. Although there's a rumor that Chris Sale might be back tonight. But it's looking like Brian Johnson getting the ball for Boston. Twins-Indians. Jake Odorizzi and Mike Clevenger. Cardinals-Marlins. John Gant and Trevor Richards. Padres-Brewers. Brett Kennedy making his debut against Julius Chassin. That's an 8 o'clock game. 8:15 Cubs-Royals. Jose Quintana and Heath Fillmyer. And last but not least, Dodgers Athletics at 10 o'clock. Clayton Kershaw against Mike Fiers. Fiers making his Athletics debut. Now I'm going to do my NFL tight end rankings. I have 65 tight ends on this list because I believe one team out of the 32 has 3 capable tight ends that will get some impact time this year to play. Although, you never know, one of those tight ends could end up on another team. You never know, due to injuries and whatnot. All right, start at the bottom, 65. Chris Herndon, Jets. 64, Nick O'Leary, Bills. 63, Clive Walford, Jets. 62, Jeff Swaim, Cowboys. 61, Gerald Everett, Rams. 60, Lee Smith, Raiders. 59, Nick Vannett, Seahawks. 58, Darren Fells, Browns. 57, Dwayne Allen, Patriots. 56, Red Allison, Giants. 55, Hakeem Valls, Lions. 54, David Morgan II, Vikings. 53, Virgil Green, Chargers. 52, Max Williams, Ravens. 51, Jonnu Smith, Titans. 50, David Njoku, Browns. 49, Jordan Akins, Texans. 48, Ryan Griffin, Texans. 47, George Kittle, 49ers. 46, Demetrius Harris, Chiefs. 45, Josh Hill, Saints. 44, Niles Paul, Jaguars. 43, Logan Paulson, Falcons. So a couple of former Redskins there. Former NFC East member Gavin Escobar of the Dolphins now, formerly of the Cowboys at 42. 41, Jake Butt, Denver Broncos. I expect him to be the second string tight end on the Broncos. Wouldn't be surprised if he emerges their number one guy. The guy missed the season last year. I think he will recover and have a good year for Denver this year. 40, Ian Thomas, Panthers, a rookie. 39, Trey Burton, Bears. 38, Deion Sims, Bears. 37, Richard Rodgers, Eagles. 36, Dallas Goedert, Eagles. 35, Dalton Schultz, Cowboys. 34, Jeff Herman, Broncos. 33, Garrett Selleck, 49ers. 32, Ricky Seals-Jones, Cardinals. Had somewhat of a breakthrough last year. 31, Jermaine Gresham, Cardinals. 30, Ed Dixon, Seahawks. 29, Cameron Bate, Bucks. 28, Jack Doyle, Colts. 27, Mercedes Lewis of the Packers. 26, Vernon Davis, Redskins. 25, Charles Clay, Bills. 24, Mike Gesicki, Dolphins. 23, Luke Wilson, Lions. 22, Tyler Higbee, Rams. 21, Benjamin Watson, Saints. 20, Eric Ebron, Colts. 19 and 18 are teammates. Vance McDonald and Jesse James of the Steelers. McDonald 19, James 18. 17, Austin Hooper, Falcons. 16, Austin Safarian-Jenkins, Jaguars. Safarian-Jenkins had a bit of a breakout with the Jets last year. I expect him to have an impact on the Jags. And he's an upgrade over Mercedes Lewis at this point. 50, Jared Cook, Raiders. 14, Hayden Hurst, Ravens. I expect him to be an impact rookie. 13, Tyler Kroft, the Bengals. 12, O.J. Howard, Buccaneers. I expect Howard to have a breakout this year. 11, Evan Ingram, Giants. 10, Tyler Eifert, Bengals. 9, Jordan Reed, Redskins. 8, Delaney Walker, Titans. 7, Hunter Henry, Chargers. Too bad he's out for the season with a torn ACL. 6, Greg Olsen, Panthers. 5, Jimmy Graham, Packers. That ranking could look good at the end of the year, and it could very well look bad, depending on which Graham we see. Is it the Saints Graham or is it the Seahawks Graham? 4, Kyle Rudolph, Minnesota Vikings. 3, Zach Ertz, Philadelphia Eagles. 2, Travis Kelce, Kansas City Chiefs. And number 1, Rob Gronkowski, New England Patriots. Did you have any doubt that Gronkowski wasn't going to be number 1 on this list? Because he awfully deserves it. Kelce and Ertz have been phenomenal these last couple years. Rudolph's underrated. I think he'll have a big year this year. And we'll see what kind of year Graham has with Aaron Rodgers throwing to him. That's it for my tight end rankings going into the season. And that's it for today's podcast. Tomorrow I'll be back with offensive lineman rankings. That's going to be interesting. So I hope you guys have a great day, everybody.